Hello, I'm Bernie in Slovakia and I will be recording Anissa's praise report. I immediately heard him. Today's promise. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 11, verses 28 to 30. Dear brides, I want to give praise to my beloved. How wonderfully he helped me again with one of my problems. As some of you may know, I have two little daughters. One will be 3 years old, the other a year and a half, and our third daughter is due to be born in a month. So the girls are quite small, and because we live without grandparents, they are always with me or for a while with Patrick, my earthly husband. So I really have little time for anything. A long time ago, Patrick and I agreed that he would take them out for at least an hour every day, so that I would have some time for myself. Originally, it was supposed to be time for a hobby of mine and time for work for Restore Ministries International, but over time that hour became time for cleaning, cooking, and general household care, which I don't have time for with my girls. Lately, Patrick has made many excuses that he's tired or has to do something else, and he didn't take the girls. I admit that I was disappointed by this for a long time, especially now in the advanced stage of pregnancy, since it is quite difficult to do even the usual household care with these darlings of mine, and I miss that hour very much or perceive that it is too little. One day I started talking about it with my beloved, how much I miss that hour, that I really don't have time to do everything I need to do. I immediately heard him ask me if I miss the cleaning for an extra hour, that this way I can sit outside and enjoy the beautiful weather with him. I continued that I could translate some Restore Ministries International materials for Slovakia at that time. I've heard that we have enough materials translated to help broken brides, and I don't have to worry about that and enjoy my time outside babysitting my girls. Wow, ladies, that was so true and liberating and loving. During the hour I was waiting for Patrick to take them, I would run with the broom and the rag, and so now I started looking around and admiring the beautiful sky and clouds. At that moment my girls were also playing nicely in the sand, so I didn't have to run after them somewhere. They can be really active, and I felt immense gratitude for them, how beautiful they are. Even my last fear, that I could use that time to translate for Restore Ministries International, he took away from me so easily. When I have more time, I always like to translate something for Restore Ministries International. But yes, it is true that a large amount of useful material is translated for Slovakia, much more than was available when I started my restoration journey, or when Erin was going through her restoration journey. So I remained completely calm, grateful, and felt very loved. I have to admit that until this conversation with my beloved took place, I simply couldn't stand it, and went to Patrick to ask when my hour would start, to which he got angry many times, and still didn't take the girls or was unpleasant to me. In short, I went to a source that didn't have it. But you know what's the best thing about it? Since I really stopped verbally demanding it from him, he started taking the girls himself, and for more than an hour. Amen! Isn't it wonderful how God works in our lives? And those days, when He doesn't take them, I no longer feel frustrated that I won't have time to clean something, or in self pity that I don't have time for myself. I ask the Lord to guide me during all the days, so that despite the little time I can sufficiently take care of everything that He has entrusted to me. And I really think that our household is clean enough. That's what everyone who comes to visit us says, even Patrick's sister, who doesn't understand how we can have a household like that with two small children. And in addition, I enjoy much more the sight of my daughters, the beautiful sky, clouds, and the sun shining down on me, through whose warmth I can literally feel my beloved caressing my cheeks. It really pays to be his bride. Thank you. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30.